Another character ruined by drugs and alcohol.
All right. So, hello everyone. Welcome to. I guess I should probably not have it open on OBS when I start the opening. Off to a great start already. All right. So.
What's up, gang?
I'm not gonna open up my YouTube video by starting off with the "What's up, gang."
Back with our poppin' video.
Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to original content for once. Me and Jack are going to be playing in a game we like to call Hollow Merger, which basically is just us combining Hollow Knight sprites, like a couple of idiots just smashing sprites together until we make something cool.
Yeah, it depends on our mood.
Yeah, I apologize for the coughing. I am currently recovering from COVID at the moment. So, yeah, that's always fun. So that's going to be, that might be something that you hear a lot. So, how does it work? How does Hollow Merger work? Okay.
Well, first off, we should probably say, Hollow Knight spoilers for...
Oh, yeah.
visual and character spoilers.
Yes.
Because I don't think that me and Gabe are going to hold back when it comes to discussing.
Yeah. Disclaimer. Hollow Knight spoilers. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way.
And I really suggest playing it spoiler-free. It's a really good game to go into blind.
Alright, so here are the rules. Rule number 1. Each of us pick 2 separate Hollow Knight characters. We can use any sprites from the characters we pick. It doesn't have to be like an idle standing position. It can be any sprite that we pick that we can find. It does have to be from the game. It can't be any like custom fan-made sprites. But other than that, we're free to go. You are allowed to recolor the sprites. You just can't
and add extra lines to merge the sprites.
Yeah, to merge the sprites a bit better, but you cannot. You just can't like modify. It's a bit weird.
It's a very case by case like situation.
Yeah, we'll just have to show. We'll show you as it progresses. After we create the sprites, we show each other our sprites, and we come up with a backstory for them, try to fit them into the Hollow Knight
world in
some sort of way, and as best a way we can, since we're not. Well, at least I'm not a Hollow Knight lore expert. Jack might be.
I dabble a little bit in it,
but
I like watch Mossbag and that's it.
But aside from that, I believe that's all the rules. Right off the top of my head. If there are any rules that I missed, I guess I'll add them in post. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Do you want to start us off, or should I start us off?
How about you start us off?
I'll go normal and just say Grim. Not Nightmare King Grim, just normal Grim.
Okay.
For our first sprite.
So I am going to go not normal, and I'm going to say Fluke Hermit.
Fluke Hermit. I don't think I have that one.
Yeah.
In my library. For my next one, let's see, what do I have in my sprite library? Let's do the Grub Mimic.
Can we use the normal grub form for?
I mean, I guess you can, because the Grub Mimic is technically pretending to be a grub. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose if you don't know.
Yeah, number 4 is the Heavy Fool.
So the 4 sprites we have are Grim, the Fluke Hermit, the Grub Mimic, and then the Heavy Fool. Jack.
Yeah.
I got some news for you. I'm pretty sure the two of us have been Hollow Knight fans for about a year now. How does that make you feel?
I mean, like, feel like I know enough at this point for it to make sense. Like, I'm kind of a Hollow Knight fanatic, so I do know that I wasn't like the whole time. Like I took a bit of a break from Hollow Knight, but I actually just beat Steel Soul today, so it's like I'm obviously like getting back into it, but
That's great. It's great for me. Using the PlayStation a lot more.
okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do for the base yet, and this is going to be a bit weirder for us because we're actually going to be explaining what we're doing. But
usually we try to keep our like ideas like a secret, so that way whenever we reveal it to each other, it's
a surprise.
But
what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this mimic, his little body, into a hat.
Ooh, mimic hat. How interesting. You see right now what I'm doing, since I'm lazy, I'm going in there and I'm using the magic wand tool to remove the white space around the sprites because I'm too lazy to Google transparent sprites.
I think all my sprites are transparent already. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the foresight or the intelligence to make a call like that.
Well,
so.
I just got lucky, so what am I going to do for the body? I'm not going to use Grim, I don't think, because his body's too sleek and a bit iconic. And I'm also going to flip this. Okay, so this is going to have to be probably the top layer. Okay, something's forming in my head. I think I've got an idea.
Well, that makes one of us.
I think I'm going to take out this Heavy Fool's little front headpiece and then make some sort of like runaway fool or something like that. Fool who's like conquered the Colosseum or something, and then now he's just wandering looking for more adventure.
It's always disheartening when you when you have when the other person knows exactly what they're doing. So the only usable part I see of this sprite is this right here. I can only really see myself using this because the rest of them just seems too chunky.
I think the only part I can use is like the abdomen, I think, for the fluke hermit.
What is the fluke hermit exactly? Is he anything? Is he just a lord dispensing guy?
Fluke hermit is, so first off, it's a she, which is kind of important, but basically,
I mean, aren't they all she's? Technically?
I don't know.
I think
if they all are. They may be.
I know the fluke marm is.
Yeah. But
I mean, I guess a guy can be
fertile,
but
but that's not. I don't think that's how. But basically, fluke hermit.
Let's not get into fluke marm biology.
The fluke hermit is like is kind of like a implied to be. It's a very cryptic NPC. They were adding in the God Home like update, which was the last one. So it's like we don't really know a lot about them, but they're like trying to work and dispense lore. They're kind of implied to be.
I might do that actually.
What?
No, sorry, just I have a really really dumb idea.
Oh.
But anyway, continue.
But it's like basically they're implied to be like sort of like either a runaway or like an outcast, like Fluke Hermit or Fluke of sorts, when they find out that like the Fluke worm dies. It's kind of implied that they're going to try and take up the mantle as like the new like Fluke mom.
Oh. Hopefully not as...
Yeah.
That was the thing that always peeved me about that boss fight, was the amount of incessant I take it by your silence that you did not find it irritating.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, because I have this idea and I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
I can't relate to that.
Just slapping stuff together and seeing what sticks.
Yeah. I mean, I have more of an idea than I did before, but it's not a great one. It's really not a great one.
This
that
arm
looked better in my head. So, here the thing right now is I'm not using enough of these two sprites. Like, I mean, they're incorporated into the design right now, but it's not nearly enough for it to be close to fair, in my opinion.
Perhaps I can use Grimm's head for body. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Yeah, this is a really tough one.
If I do use Grimm's head, I'm gonna have to recolor it a bunch. But I guess I'm going to need to do a lot of recoloring in general because all these characters are pretty different in color scheme.
God. Grimm is actually proving to be a lot more
Grimm's
difficult
really tough to incorporate because all these other characters are kind of fat and chunky while he's a lot more elegant.
He's a lot more pristine. He doesn't lower himself to such chunky chunky standards.
He's a no-carb boy.
Yeah, all those go to Brum.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what?
Being less and less confident as...
I had a bit of a brainwave.
I may have to start over.
Start over, that'd be a first.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I've just chopped him up so much and my idea just isn't working out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start over.
Oh no. What'll this mean for the time, I wonder?
Probably mean a lot more of you just... Because I'm gonna have to... This is the first time where my, first idea hasn't worked, so... Or, when it has, it's, Because I gotta completely go back to the drawing board, it feels like.
Alright, so... What if that might not... Ooh, wait a minute. What if I use this to, Okay, the brain. It's ticking again. It's, it's getting... Okay, this is ridiculous looking. He's got some thick arms.
Who does?
The heavy fool.
It may just seem thick in comparison to
Grimm's, yeah.
Because again, Grimm ain't no chunky boy. Oh, wait a minute.
If I did something like this.
Oh, wait a minute. I have a new character idea.
That's good. I'm just slapping random pieces together.
It's gonna be fun. I can work with this.
This is fun, I swear.
I'm having a good time, I swear.
Well, no, he looks too zen if I do that, though.
Oh, is it both the arms going up? With
No. I had an idea to give him multiple arms so that he'd have arms of the same thickness on each side. But
didn't work.
yeah. I don't know. I just might do something like this. Then I might just do this number. He's very top heavy boy.
How am I going to incorporate Grim though?
Yeah, Grim was easily the toughest one to incorporate for me.
Yeah, I can use his legs.
The tough thing with the legs though is that it would be pretty hard to tell that apart from like any other like normal bug's legs, right? Because Grim just has like normal itty bitty sticky legs. Nope. He does not have sticky legs. Stick legs.
Ooh, I like that. I don't even care if like that's not enough incorporation. I'm just keeping that.
Well, that makes one of us.
Let's try mirroring the layer, seeing how it looks like this.
I should probably make this black because he ain't infected, bro.
My dude's probably infected.
This looks so bizarre. Like really, really bizarre. This is probably one of the weirdest things I've made in this game.
This guy is very weird, but he's also kind of cute. I like that. It's probably a she because of what we discussed earlier, but
My dude is definitely a he. He has a mustache. That's all I'll say.
What? Okay.
That is all I'll say. Yeah, it was a mistake having Grim. One of the sprites. I think I might actually be close to wrapping it up.
Maybe I can. Okay, this is. If I do this, if I'm able to do something like this, this could be really cool, but it could also end up looking awful and being a huge waste of time.
It's a good thing the undo button exists.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out, but
Neither do I. This honestly is a disaster.
like, how much of a disaster?
Like this is just a disaster.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out. You know what? I'm going to drop the idea of using Grim's head. I'm just gonna hope that using his legs and his arm is gonna be enough.
This looks awful. I hate this.
Like, entirely? Like, you completely hate it?
Like, I don't hate it. I like how creative I am, but I just hate the way this guy looks.
Oh.
Spoilers for 3-Course Grail, which you should read on my Tumblr and my Instagram. I'm sorry, I worked really hard on it.
Oh.
Before I had COVID.
Now I don't work. Shoot, man. How am I gonna get this hat to work when these other body parts are... I need these other parts to be at lower layers. Wait a second. Aha. Then I can take this. Almost done.
Yeah. I'm excited to see your creation. As I'm sure you are of mine.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Who wants to go first? Do you want to show yours off first or you?
Yeah, sure. So what I got is, so this here is the Fluke Fool. It's a fluke that ran away from the rest of the hermits, ran away from the other flukes in search for glory in combat. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the character. I made this, like, it have this, like, knife and this weird, like, cushion that's sitting on.
Yours certainly looks a lot cuter than mine. This is my abomination. This is, I like to
What?
call this guy, the grub stack merchant. Basically, he's just multiple grubs stacked on top of each other. And basically, the idea with this guy is that, or multiple guys, is that they're a bunch of bugs, grub-like insects that are stacked on top of each other. That are kind of like sly in the way of they want a lot of money, and they don't want other people stealing their money, so they they stack on top of each other to make themselves like this like grim sized bugs.
More intimidating.
Yeah. And this basically all started because I saw the Flukmar's like abdomen, like lower like lower area, and for some reason my the first thing I thought of was Wario's like mustache. And
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know how or why I saw that, but when I saw that, I was just like, okay, I have like nothing else
To go off.
of, so it's like I might as well just do that. So I'm gonna have both the images on screen now, and you can vote in the comments which one you think won, 1 or 2. I actually don't know who I would pick for this one.
Yeah. I know that, like, I see that you did a lot of, like, recoloring with me. I know I didn't want to do some recoloring because I feel like it would make sense for the fluke to contrast, like, the fool.
Yeah.
Like,
But anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
I am going to see if any of this footage is usable now.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
Hopefully.